the vast Bering Sea. The king crab season is over a week old, and the fleet is feeling the fury of the Bering Sea at its worst.
Not fit for man nor beast.
Oh yeah, making money the old-fashioned way.
With continued foul weather on the forecast,
Wind's coming. It's coming fast.
Pull just in.
the fleet races to catch their crab before the next round of storms.
Be real careful. Going over.
Now, the hunt continues for the deadliest catch. "80 miles from port, the Aleutian Ballad is frantically steaming back to Dutch Harbor. Word is quickly spread across the fleet about a fisherman so afraid for his life, he thinks jumping overboard could save him.
Bering Sea can do weird things to people. Bad things happen like that. You know, you get somebody that's don't want to be there, they can do anything.
This guy he's just a snot-nosed kid that needs to go back home to mama.
The Aleutian Ballad has made their emergency trip back to Dutch Harbor. For the men aboard this boat, it's a costly one. Fuel, time lost fishing, and potential dead crab are just some of the expenses.
Big mistake. I'll never ever do it again. I'll never hire anyone off the dock. It's just foolish.
In Dutch Harbor, the Cornelia Marie has been down for 3 agonizing days of engine repair. Jake returns to the Cornelia Marie. Phil hopes his son's diagnosis will be better than his boat's.
Jake just came back. He'll be bombing up the stairs, and I'm gonna hear the word. Over.
I got her all checked out. It's just a sprain.
Good deal.
Yeah.
But at last, they're ready to go back to sea. With high winds and 30-foot seas, the Cornelia Marie will have a rough ride back to the fishing grounds. The Time Bandit is about to unload their first haul of king crab. Captain John Hillstrand made the bold move of leaving port in the midst of a storm on Bad Luck Friday. He beat the fleet to the grounds. Now, he's the first to make some money.
These are big crab. They have a big average, a lot bigger than we figured, I think.
For 26-year-old aspiring Captain Blake Painter, the trip into St. Paul Harbor is about more than offloading. Blake is scheduled to take the helm on the boat's second journey to sea.
Right now, I've pretty much came to where I want to be at. Looking like I'm going to be running the boat full time.
For Justin, Blake's impending takeover forces hard decisions.
I told Rick, if he goes, I go. I love fishing with Rick. My loyalty's to him.
As the boat nears the harbor to offload, Captain Rick Kwasnick has a tough choice to make. Aspiring Captain Blake Painter comes to grips with the news that he will not be running this vessel.
You know what I wanted to be when I was 4 years old? Captain of a red crab boat. And for the last 2 years, I thought that was the plan up until today. Apparently now I'm not gonna be.
You gotta do what's right for the boat. And me getting off in the middle of the season, it just wasn't the right thing to do, and for everybody involved. Would have been nice for Blake, I guess, but for the rest of the crew, wouldn't have been fair. So.
After fishing 26 hours and through the entire night, the monotony of pulling pot after pot is sometimes too much.
Can you hear it purr?
Captain Eric spots a ship.
Oh yeah, there he is. Coast Guard.
Most ships are inspected before they leave harbor. This random boarding by the Coast Guard is a mystery to the crew. In the wheelhouse, the pressure of the inspection weighs on the captain. One discrepancy in documentation or a fishing violation could send the boat back to shore. Finally, the inspection is complete.
We got a little surprise for the Coast Guard.
Oh no.
The storm is delivering a beating to the 100-foot Aleutian Ballad. Captain Jerry is deeply focused on the large swells ahead, when suddenly...
We just took away window.
Now we got no computer, it knocked the computer out.
Below deck, sleeping crew members have been tossed from their bunks. Now they try to assess the damage. The captain's daughter, Nicole, has been injured.
She got thrown into the cabinet there.
Is she okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
This boat is lucky to have survived the tremendous pressures exerted by the weight of the breaking water. 30 miles to the west, aboard the Maverick, Blake's hanging dangerously over the edge. So deckhand Justin Gifford secures a safety line around him. These two crewmen have not exactly been the best of friends on this trip. But to stay safe, they depend on each other.
Good enough?
I think so.
Okay. You got
I hope
line
so.
on ya.
The boats are weighing in, cashing out, and heading home to loved ones.
We're done. Our last trailer off. Good thing, man.
As the king crab season comes to an end, Captain Phil sits down with Jake the Greenhorn to discuss the future.
I don't let anybody that, is just starting out take watches. You're a little bit different case. I think it's time that you do start taking watches. So Opie season will start doing that. You've earned the right to be up there, so.
That'd be a good thing.
Better.
This Alaskan king crab season is now one for the books. Despite bad weather, rough seas, and mechanical breakdowns, each boat got its quota, and all the fishermen returned safely home.
Own the Deadliest Catch experience. Buy Deadliest Catch on DVD. Go to discoverystore.com to bring home all the adventure. Order now. This is one catch you don't want to miss.